What's up, everybody? I know it has been a hot minute since you've seen me. I've been MIA for good reason though, but it's Thanksgiving and I thought, oh, maybe I should tell you guys about some of my favorite things so that you can take advantage of the sales. And I mean, hey, you won't feel bad that if you bought it, you didn't buy it at full price, right? Right. All right, so here we go. Let's start with my first favorite thing. It's my magnifiers. I feel like these are one of those things that I can't lash without, or it would really suck. So I personally use these Telesight magnifiers. I got these from the Lash shop. I will put the link down below. But yeah, these are my Telesight magnifiers. I personally use a number 3. Sorry, I can't tell you which one to get because your eyeballs aren't in my eyes, but what I would suggest you do if you're unsure what magnification to get, go to the dollar store or to Walmart, and they usually have eyeglasses with magnifications. Bring one of your lash palettes with you and some tweezers and get to trying on the different magnifiers they have there, and then pay attention to which one you feel most comfortable with, and then that's the one you can order. So these, like I said, these are Telesight magnifiers. You can also see they don't have any glass here, but which means that you can look around and still work. So I got these at the Lash shop. You can also get these at Glad Lash. Telesight magnifiers also has a direct website. So yeah, these are my favorite magnifiers. Right, so let's move on. All right, my favorite mask to wear while I'm lashing right now is the Vogue mask. So I got this from the Lash Exchange, and you can use my code LASH411. You can also use my code LASH411 with the Lash shop. But this Vogue mask has these 2 filters here. Right, and so within 60 days or so, once this filter fills up, you're going to need to replace it and get a new mask. This mask usually retails for, I believe it's $40 at the Lash Exchange. And it's a cotton inside. Sorry, I got a little makeup in there, but it's soft cotton inside. And it has 2 mask filters on the inside to protect us. It's also organic cotton. This is a large because I have a big head. I don't know about you, but I have a big head. I think it comes in a medium or a large. Vogue mask from the Lash Exchange. Use my code LASH411 if you miss out on the Black Friday sale. Lighting, right? So I was going to say, you know, talk about my glam cores, except that as I was setting up this video, one of my glam cores started spazzing out. And this is not the first time that's happened because they've sent me a replacement before. So here's what I will say about lighting. Glam core lights are great if you're a mobile lash artist, and or they're just great for working in general, like having them over your client. But for pictures, I would probably suggest going with a ring light instead. Why? Because consistency. So with the glam core lights, they have these 2 arms, right? And this is where the light comes out of. And so say you take a before picture and they're right here. And then you go to work on your client. So now you like, right? So that they can be on your client. And then you're ready to take an after picture. And when you go to set it back up, now you didn't set it back up exactly the way that it was, and now your lighting is inconsistent. And that before and after picture, shit, the before picture she might have looked like she had a tan, and the after picture she might look like Casper the Ghost. So the ring light though provides consistent lighting for those pictures, though I wouldn't suggest that for working because when you tip it over, it's not as stable, so you kind of have to have it more like this, and sometimes the light is too bright. So if you do get yourself a ring light from Amazon or wherever, just check to see if you can adjust the strength of the lights, because too much lights causes clients to tear. Bed. Well, let's talk about bed. There are 2 kinds of beds that I would suggest for a lash artist. You can either get a massage table or you can get a facial bed. A facial bed, I'm leaning more towards a facial bed, especially if you have your own space in your own studio, because a facial bed, it's more comfortable and you can adjust the height of the head. And while a massage table There's ones with wooden legs and then there's one with aluminum legs. I would suggest you go for the one with the aluminum legs. The reason why is because you can actually get your legs in there. Come with me, I'm gonna show you what I mean. This is a massage table and these are the aluminum legs. And as you can see, the difference between this and one of the wooden ones is that this one doesn't have that wood bar there that would block your legs from getting in there. So, and one of the great things about this particular bed is that you actually can adjust the head if you needed to. It's comfortable, but I would probably put some memory foam on it as well. This is a facial bed. This is what I prefer. And this, of course, you can adjust the height if you have to, but this is what I prefer as far as a facial bed. I got this bed from salonca.com. It's a salon furniture store online. They shipped it and I had to put it together myself. Whereas the other one I got from Amazon. So, okay, you know what? While we were in there, I probably should have showed you my chair. Let's go back over there, shall we? This is my chair. It is quite literally a chair from Staples. What I like about this chair is it's comfortable, it swivels, it can go up or down, which is what you need. Yes, I have back support, but I barely ever get to lean back. But this chair is very comfortable for me to laugh. All right, let's talk about tape. Some of my favorite tape. Right now, so I don't usually use tape on the under eyes. I use iPads. But when I do use tape to say, if I use it to lift skin, I will use a paper tape, right? So you can use micropore tape, but I had ran out of my micropore tape and I needed something really, really quick. And there just so happens to be a CVS across the street. So I just got paper tape from CVS across the street. I will also use this to drop an adhesive bubble on it. I have heard different things about that there's little lints and hairs on this. Girls, you can drop an adhesive bubble on top of this, okay? And it'll stay in a nice tight bubble. So let's talk about iPads, my favorite iPads. I just did a giveaway with these. They gave away 100 free iPads, right? So these are my favorite iPads from EBL Lashes. Yes, they are pink. This is them. I have a whole video on these and why I like them, but most of all is they're super stretchy. And you're like, Sam, why do I need them to be stretchy? You probably don't. But I just thought that was pretty cool about them. They have a matte surface. They stay cool as well, and I mean by temperature. Like, your client will say, ooh, these feel very refreshing, cool, relaxing, right? You might take it off and then put it back on and it's gonna be cool again. So I really like EBL's pads, plus the shape. If you take a look at this shape, for my clientele, this actually fits 98% of my clients. Having that nice deep cutout. Glue storage, how I like to store my glue. If I'm jumping around, you'll be all right. So I got this from Lash Affair. It's a little Love Shack. This happens to be one of the bigger ones that you can put a bunch of adhesives in here. Oh. How many do I have in here right now? I've got four adhesives that fit in here. It's vacuum sealed storage. You just push this button to get it to close, and now your adhesive is safe. Don't ever put remover in here, okay? You never want to put a remover and your adhesive in the same place. Do you prefer to nebulize or Nano Mist? I realize that there are brands that sell Nano Misters, but folks aren't using them properly and then causing shock polymerization. So I prefer a nebulizer over a Nano Mister at the end of the appointment. I got this one from Bella Lash. You can also get one of these from Stella Lash, which is the lash shop. But see how there's that fine mist? Like, I could hold it up to myself just like this. Yeah, me and my double chin. I could hold it up to myself just like this and not get wet. You can't do this with a Nano Mister. Try it, I dare you. You can't. And you can put distilled water in here or spring water in here. I wouldn't suggest putting tap water in here. And to clean one of these, you can, like right in here, you can put a cotton swab with like vinegar and clean that out right there. My favorite cleanser. Okay, so the one right now that I like to retail to clients is Bella Lash's Lash Cleanser and Makeup Remover. So I like this cleanser and makeup remover because it comes in a 15 ml or 30 ml. It's oil free, obviously they can use it every day. It's liquid versus a gel. So you could put this on an eyeshadow brush to clean your lashes and or on a lint-free pad to clean any makeup off and or around your eyes, and it actually doesn't have to be rinsed, which I thought was interesting because I have definitely done some fills where I did not rinse after prepping them with this and I had no problems with retention. Go figure. Okay, so where was I before I ran out of memory? I think I was talking about iPads, or then I moved on to the nebulizer, and then I was moving on to a cleanser. Okay, I'm back. And I was talking about the Bella Lash cleanser that I like. But guess what? One of my followers at Marissa's Lash Art sent me this cleanser from Beauty Guard, and I am very excited to give this one a try simply because of that. You see that? Can you dig it? Like, what? Take my money, jeez. Oil-free lash and brow shampoo from Beauty Guard. So I'm gonna be giving this a try. I'll let you know what I think about it when I've tried it. Okay? Some of my favorite accessories. Okay, so I right now am wearing eyeliner because I don't have any lashes, right? So my favorite eyeliner is actually from LASH411'S. It's an eyeliner pen, can be used with extensions, but I really like it because it's smudge proof, even though I have oily lids, so you know. But it draws a really nice dark line. You can go thin or you can go thick. So LASH411'S eyeliner. If any of your clients are interested in still wearing liner, say they go for classics and not for volume because they can't afford it, tell them to get the eyeliner. This is another accessory that I retail to clients. It's a lash mask that has the cutouts in here so that it doesn't smush the lashes. You can also get this cute one from LASH411'S. Some other accessories that I really like. So cosmetics with a Q is one of my favorite places to shop for accessories or other disposable daily items that I use, like flock tips or lash wands, right? These are something that we use every day. I personally prefer these little guys because they're just the right size to comb the lashes. You're probably saying to yourself, but Sandra, there are bigger lash wands. Aren't those the right size? They're kind of huge. So if you wanted to give one of these a try, try the mini wands from cosmetics. You can get 25 wands for $2. Yep. Flock tips as well. This is like a 50 pack for $2. So I actually put these together in a aftercare kit. You can get this metallic bag, the flock tips, and the lash wands, and retail these as an aftercare kit idea for your clients. I also have this, and this is where actually I hold my tweezers, and I'm looking around because I think I have one around here somewhere, but I put my tweezers in here. Let me see if I can find it. I actually don't know where it is right now, which is actually a little scary because then where the fuck are all my tweezers? Yeah, but you also get these in your LASH411 education class. So you can put your tweezers in here and they stand up. Another thing that I love from cosmetics are these lint-free pads. You can actually also buy these at Sally's Beauty Supply, but they're lint-free. So I use these to clean my glue nozzle, and I also use them to absorb tears if clients start crying during the appointment. Lint-free pads from cosmetics as well. Now, I know you're all like, no, San, get to the good shit. All that stuff is all extras. What's the real stuff that you like? So let's talk about lashes, adhesive, and tweezers, shall we? Oh my. Okay. So right now, and at least this whole year, my favorite tweezers, my favorite isolation tweezer is always going to be a Dumont SS45 tweezer. This tweezer, yeah, it's better if I do it against the black. This tweezer has a 45-degree angle curve. I believe it's either 12 or 14 centimeters in length, but this is what I prefer to isolate lashes with. You can find these at Dumont.com. One of my students also sells these Dream Lashes. They range anywhere from $42 to $60. My favorite volume tweezer. Let's do it against the sleeve again. This is from Wink Lash Products. Now guess what? You're probably saying, Sandra, everybody sells this tweezer, this L, volume L curve tweezer. Guess what though? They're not all the same everywhere you go. Some might weigh lighter than the other. Some has more tension when you go to close it than the other. Sometimes the actual foot, some of them are short, some of them are long. They're not all the same, so don't get it twisted. Personally, for me, once I tried this one, I fell in love, and all my volume fans were like coming out amazing. But you have to get the silver one. Trust me, I would go for the gold too, because I'm a Leo and I love gold. But the silver one is the one that has the tension. The gold one, it's a little bit lighter tension. And if you want to increase tension, just pull your tweezers apart a little bit. But for me, this Wink Lash Products tweezer is my shit. You can buy these at LASH411'S. The tweezer that I like to use for classic lashing, because I don't use, oh, by the way, let's quickly talk about this. This is not the tweezer that you're going to use to manually remove somebody's lashes, and/or I would not suggest using classic for this so that you don't mess with the sweet spot, because obviously classic lashes are thicker, right? And you need this tweezer to pick up fine diameters as fine as 0.03s. So I personally like to use this tweezer, which is a hook tweezer from My Brand Lashes. This is the Olivia tweezer. I also hold it just, kind of like that 90-degree angle, the same way that I hold this one, so it's not that much of an adjustment for me. This one though is longer, as you can see, it's longer. I like to use this one for my classic placement. It's just a preference. Who knows, next year I might want to use something else. Okay, so those are my favorite tweezers right now. Who are my favorite lashes right now? Okay, so I have tried many lash brands, and if I'm honest, I still have not found my one, because there's always going to be some box that they don't tick, right? But the two that I'm really enjoying working with right now are EBO Lashes and Raven Lash Studio. Clearly, this one is a new tray and this one has been used, but I personally like both of these strips. Fanning off of the strip, these two right now are my shit. So, Raven Lash Studio and EBO Lashes. I also have a code with them, LASH411. I will put all that information down at the bottom. If you're watching this from YouTube, if you're watching this on IGTV, you might have to go to the YouTube channel to get all of the links, or rather the codes, in case you're missing, if this is past the Black Friday and Cyber Tuesday sales. Dun, 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 dun. Now, what's my favorite adhesive? Well, here's the thing, I don't have a favorite adhesive. Why? Because it's which ones are working for me around what time of the year. So one adhesive that has not let me down has been Lily Clear from Illumino Lashes. So this adhesive, it's a clear adhesive. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot to tell you and show you guys. So other accessories that I really like to use, and actually I don't think I lash without this. It's the Lash Map stickers from Lash Affair. So these are probably an older version that they have with the pink lines, but I kind of swear by these. Why? Because guess what, your girl can't draw straight lines, at least not symmetrically between both eyes. So I like the Lash Affair Lash Map stickers. It comes with, I don't know if it still comes with this, 9 designs, 25 designs per page. I like them. And it also gives you an idea, different styling ideas. Another accessory that I really like is the lash wrap. So I don't think I've ever worked off of a tile, not like through a whole set of lashes. I always worked off of, like I started off by picking up loose lashes, so that was putting it on the back of your hand and then placing them. And then when I started moving into strips, my first volume trainer taught me how to work off of my hand and my finger. So when I found a lash wrap that a few months later, I was like, oh, in love. So the lash wrap also comes with these squares that you can put your palettes on. I've actually put some duct tape on top of these so that my strips don't get stuck to the palette. Now another tool that I absolutely love. Ooh, let me clean it off real quick. Is this pillow. Okay, so this pillow, your client's neck goes here and their head goes here. Oh, hold on, I got Debbie. Debbie's here. Okay. Their head goes there, right? Oop. 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 Sorry if the lighting's horrible. You can put your tools here. You can put some tools here. So like, for example, there you go. All right, there's a good example. Hello, but I love the Therapeutica pillow, and I've seen different variations of it. I'm sure that they all work, but if you're looking for the exact one that I have, go into Amazon and type Therapeutica pillow. Like, type out therapeutic and then add an A at the end. I think it ranges anywhere from $35 to $85. So I hope you enjoyed some of my favorite things. This was pretty quick because guess what? It's Thanksgiving and family is waiting for me. Why am I here? Don't ask. It was a chance to get out the house for a little bit. But I figured, you know, sales are coming. Sometimes you guys like to know what I like, and I figured I'd do this little video for you so that you can put some things on your wish list and go shopping. So there are sales that are going to be posted in my story from different brands. If you are a brand and you're having a sale, tag me so that I can share it with our lash artist community. And I hope you have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. I am thankful and grateful for all of you. I sincerely appreciate it. If you're watching this weekend, I'm doing a Black Friday sale from today until next Tuesday. 20% off all LASH411 courses and mentorships. So have at it, all right?